Welcome back to OPTCG Central, your hub for all things One Piece card game related. Before we dive in, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. It really helps us bring you more One Piece TCG matches and more.
Law, obviously, but let's go. We are ready. Both players are ready, and Ace has to go first, or decided to go first. And he's starting off with a new card, Monkey D. Gap from OP13. In my opinion,
and he's playing the deck full bling.
Wow. And also beautiful sleeves from the three brothers. And now we see he's going to search for a Yamato. That Gap allows you to search a card with a cost of 3 or more if your leader is Sabo, Ace, or Luffy. In my opinion, one of the best searchers that we have in this game.
Can basically hit almost everything in the deck, so that's really good for the Ace, of course. And the thing that I learned from the show match is that Ace needs to put as much pressure as possible, so you won't see a starve method or whatsoever. You want to pressure life very, very hard, while you will see that Zoro will try to defend their life very, very hard. Like if he swings 6 here, I wouldn't be surprised if we just get a 2k. Well, if we swing 8 or 9, then we will maybe see.
Yeah, and I think it's definitely right to not swing with your Garb into Hiyori and then with your leader into Zoro life, because first of all, you don't want to give your opponent a free swing into board and then into leader. Second of all, you need to have your 1 costs to bounce back with Jozu.
Yep, absolutely.
Very smart here to just swing 7. We see another searcher, Perona, also bling out, super beautiful. I love all of the Perona cards because they are just so beautiful. And we see a 8k swing from Zoro into Ace. Ace going to take this one, and because he has a Don underneath and a damage was taken, is allowed to draw 1 card from that lead ability and draw for turn and the life. So plus 3 cards in hand, and that's why this deck is so strong. And now we see on curve Yamato allows you to draw 2 cards if you are on 3 or less life, and you can give your leader 1 rested Don. This card is so strong.
Yep, really, really strong. Especially getting that rested Dawn is so important here, because you need you just want that Dawn, because that extra draw is so important. Imagine if they go like full Dawn on your life, yeah, you're not defending. That's just having the option to draw that extra card is super relevant for the Ace player.
Yep, right now we see Trafalgar that he searched. We see a Tashigi to rest the Yamato. And that's why Zoro is so strong, especially in the early game.
A very good combination of cards.
This beautiful combination there. Also very important target with Law to bounce back your searcher. And he's going to defend the 8k swing into Yamato with lead ability. He discarded a brick and the 4-cost Atmos. And the second swing, the restand swing from Zoro, the 8k into leader. 1 is going through. So Ace is going down to only 1 life. Yep. Yamato on board. Look how many cards in hand. Looks like...
But with 390 cards in hand, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, definitely. So he's starting off his turn with a 6k swing from Yamato. And we need to have a 2k here. Probably... Oh, no, he's going to take this one. What is your best play with 7 Don? Is it? Yeah, 7k... 7k Jozu?
Yes, 7k Jozu, definitely something that I think what we will see. Unless he wants even more cards in hand, we will see another Yamato, but Jozu is probably the best pick.
And you always bouncing back Tashigi instead of Law? Definitely, yeah. Or does it depend? Because you can also bounce your opponent's Law. But he decided to bounce Tashigi back. Let me know. Tashigi again.
I think what I learned again from the matchup that Skepas was saying that it's better to bounce back the Law just because the Law cost 1 more. And
Yeah,
that
definitely
is
makes
super relevant for your curve at a lot of times.
Yeah, but you have a second law and you have a Tashigi on hand because your opponent bounced it back and do crazy things again. So we see law into Tashigi, the best combo that we probably have right now. Tashigi was able to rest Josu and to give Zoro leader 3 rested Don. He's going for an 8k swing into Yamato again.
So we're leaving one Don open, means that he wants to play the one cost Perona that he didn't play yet.
Exactly.
Or if he wants to leave one Don open for Asura, but that's something that I don't think he will do. We do have a lot of cards in hand, so we will counter this 6k swing.
Yeah, easily. Also the 8k swing from Zoro, he will definitely counter this one by using probably leader ability into 1k. I see a Red Rock in hand. That's definitely a card that you don't need in this matchup.
No,
Only if
8
you are
cost
strict.
Mihawk is not played anymore in the green Zoro deck, so
But we saw 9 cost Zoro yesterday in green Zoro, so if you are playing with open deck list and you see, okay, my opponent is playing 9 cost Zoro, then you will definitely keep that Red Rock in hand. But of course, normally you are not expecting 9 cost Zoro in green Zoro. So 9 don't turn for ace. That could be the first time we'll see I am a Whitebeard, the best
But I-
card in this deck.
don't see the Whitebeard just yet, so he needs it in this search.
And let's see if there is a 10 cost Whitebeard. No,
There's a
not
9 cost.
Yeah, and Roger and Marco and Josu and Garb. Oh, tiny deck, looks beautiful. Josu is still missing on an altered version.
It's maybe the most beautiful deck in
It is.
Pool Shiny
With Emu.
with Emu.
Definitely, yeah. Super beautiful. But yeah, I think you're right. I don't think there is a 10 cost Whitebeard in hand.
No, and the big problem with not having the 10 cost is, first of all, of course, it's a very big blocker, but also you won't have any Dawn on your leader if you have to play the 9 cost.
Yep, exactly. And he's missing on it now because he did need to play out the ISO searcher for 1 Dawn to find the 10 cost that, yeah, would have been very, very important, to be honest. Now it's only 9 cost Whitebeard, but still, it's okay. 8k leader for until the next turn. So definitely not easy for Zoro to make some big pressure. You need to invest some good amount of Dons to swing with good numbers.
And if I learned correctly, this is going face, applying the most pressure. You are basically making your opponent a 6k leader if you're swinging on Law. So I do like that we did see 2k, so that might indicate that he is going for leader.
Definitely, yeah.
And that's just at some points some small fundamentals which are really important. If you swing on a body that's bigger than 5, you have to have a very good reasoning for it, because otherwise you are just making your opponent a 6k, 7k or bigger leader.
So Zoro is starting off his turn by swinging 8k with Tashigi. Now we see Iso ability. You trash Iso, then you can draw 1 card and put 1 card from your hand bottom of your deck. One of the best searchers that we have because of their double ability, super important and strong. We see a big swing into Josu.
Yep, it's a 10k, I think.
Yep.
Seems like a 10. Leaving 3 Dawn open, and that might just indicate a 3-cost event to restand, making Luffy the Pirate King. But yeah, you can't defend and 10k on Josu and double 10k on your life.
Too much. That's why Ace is in definitely in a bad position now. Board looks super good for Zoro, and that double 10k swings are dangerous.
Taking life here is also very questionable because you don't have a Dawn on your leader, so
Yeah, you will not draw a card from it.
yeah, so you draw 1 card less this game. So I do wonder, was it maybe better to try to defend this? Okay, you are going -2 cards in hand, maybe even 4.
Or
But you
even,
will-
that's the problem.
But I don't know. I don't see how many 2Ks you have, but I do think if I have the two 2K, well, two 2Ks, one 1K, because you have leader ability, that I would go down in 4 cards, just for that draw, being on that 1 life.
Yeah, definitely not that easy for Ace. So he's going to use 2K, 1K to get rid of this attack. Now 10 Dawn. Let's see if there is finally a 10 cost. And no, there is still no 10 cost. But I see double Garb and Otama, so you can try to find the 10 cost. Oh, it's even triple Garb in hand. So 2 times the chance to
One is
find
a
it,
radical
but-
beam.
one is radical beam, yeah. Wow.
Definitely a Dawn that he will keep open. As you can see, he's putting 1 Dawn away already. It's
Yeah,
maybe
Then you lose to Demon Aura.
definitely.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I feel like he is at a point that he needs to not respect it, because otherwise you can't win. Because he's probably gonna play Marco. Marco, Radical Beam, those are the cards that he wants to play this turn. But if he needs to play end around Demon Aura, leaving too much Dawn open, you won't be able to do damage.
So I think you definitely are going to start your turn by playing a Garb, I would say. Or does he want to play Marco and Uta? Yeah, but then Demon Aura, just resting both of them. No value for Marco. Let's see. But he's starting off with a 10k swing into Tashigi. That's very good. That's
Going for board.
one 7k swing less. Now 7k into leader. 2k, 1k again.
The game plan for Green Zoro is actually quite easy to understand. Try to
It
keep
is.
your life total as high as possible. Play out your bodies, especially now with Law, that's very easy to do. And yeah, be very aggressive to your opponent, putting your opponent in a spot that he needs to play very defensive.
Oh, look. He's not going for the 10 cost search with Garb. He's going for a Marco. Probably now playing a Garb to find more 2Ks. More counters, because you don't need any 10 cost now. That's for sure.
There
Oh,
was the 10 cost
wow.
blocker. So, little sequencing error. I guess if you go for a search first, then play your Marco. Because you are minimizing your options.
Exactly. Now he cannot play the I am Whitebeard event with that 10 drop, but he can still use the 10 drop for his leader ability, so it's okay. Oh, look at this. Mario's
Quina.
playing super fast. It's Quina to rest Marco, so definitely zero value out of the Marco. That's why, yeah, this matchup is definitely favored for Zoro. Cards like Quina also hurts a lot. Demon Aura. And yep, he's just going for 2 times a big swing. So this one
We do
is
have Radical Beam, so... But I guess
Still
he's swinging
survive.
first. Well, if he swings first into Whitebeard and restance, the Ace can just block with Uta. So I think he is going for the leader and not for Nugate or Marco.
Yep, I think you're right. That's why it probably makes sense to just counter.
Oh,
this
2
one
Radical
out.
Beams even. Oh, he can
you're right.
live. And we still have leader ability as well.
Yep, he will definitely survive. The only problem is that Zoro is still on 3 life.
Oh, it's 3. I was a little bit hopeful that it was 2 because of the white sleeves, but if it's 3, then you're still a
Three,
bit
unfortunately.
far.
That's why Mario decided to counter out all of the swings in the early game, all of the 7s. And now we see leader ability into double radical beam. And now just a pass. So is there a reason why you don't swing into Whitebeard and then into leader?
Because they can block with Uta afterwards.
Yeah, but then you swing anyways, and then Uta's not on board.
Yes, but then you don't go for game. So now he forced the ace to have the counter for his big swing.
Yeah, okay, that's
he-
right. That's right.
If he doesn't have the counter, he just wins the game. And if they have counter, but you're basically forcing the counter right now. And if he swings on Newgate, Romain can decide to
Let's blow,
defend his Newgate with Radical Beam, and then just the second hit from Green Zoro he can just block with
you're
Uta.
right. You're right. That's why I'm not a Zoro main.
Well, I'm infected by Skeppas. So,
Yeah, he's doing a great job with Zoro, definitely. But wasn't enough for him to make it into top cut. Maybe next time for him. Do you know his result at the end? What was the score?
I think he dropped
Okay.
after a second loss.
Oh, pretty close one for Ace. 3 life for Zoro, that's the problem. Because
I do
Mario
think
was
we
also
will.
going for. Oh yeah, he will go for game.
So I am surprised that we are using instantly so much done instead of swinging first with Marco, because
Yeah, looks like
both will get rested by the zero cost event, and we did already see the zero cost event.
Oh, and
Whoa.
it's enough! Oh, no counters for Zoro. The swings with Garb, Marco, and Leader, and of course the Whitebeard are enough to just survive. Yep, if you don't swing with your loss, you will not lose this game. So,
I did not expect this.
to be honest,
That
yes,
was,
you're right. But just do one less swing with your law, and then you are 100% safe.
Yep. Wait. Those 6 cost laws, were they rested?
They was rested, yeah. He attacked with them
Oh.
twice. Both laws was rested because he decided after his leader swing to swing with them. Because he was just hoping that there are no more counters in hand. Because Ace was low hand, but there was one blocker, so yeah,
Then-
you definitely not swing with both law. One I can understand, but not two.
Okay, then
Two is
then it's fair to say that it was greedy,
Really, yeah.
as they say. Also, a quick update. So for our top 8 bracket, we have Bonnie against Emu.
Oh.
So there was a quite sequencing error in the first bracket. We have Bonnie against Emu. We have Emu mirror match. We have Ace against Zoro, and we have a Zoro mirror match. So all 3 of the Zoros made it into top 8.
Wow.
And Bonnie is facing first time Emu. So a very, very quick update on that. Here we go. It's on stream right now. So Bonnie Emu is playing right now. Emu mirror match. So we will definitely have Emu in top 4. Ace against Green Zoro. The last Ace standing. 1-0 up. And Zoro mirror match. So that's our current top 8 bracket.
Yeah, did you saw the Zoro Emo at the bottom? That was only 1-0 after 60 minutes? How is this possible?
I
only
guess
one game?
Emu is starving that matchup. Emu is
That's
not
true.
attacking at all, so I can imagine it takes very long. Like 1 hour long is pretty damn long.
That is
But
crazy long.
yeah, but I can imagine they went 1-0. They have like 15 minutes on the clock, and the second game just didn't finish, and then it was
You're right.
something like that probably happened. And yeah, both games like no, yeah, 2 games only went 1-0. Also, no, I'm blind. But yeah, back to this game, 1-0 up for Ace, and as I mentioned, you want to go first to have a better percentage. So Zoro is going first right now, so Zoro has a slightly edge instead of the 50-50 as I said when Ace is going first.
Yeah, and very important for Ace, don't forget you put your Don when you go second under your leader if you're not going for double search, and I don't think you have to go for double search. Just put one Don under leader. If you're expecting a 8k swing that will definitely come, you're just going to take this one, and then your leader ability is going to be triggered to draw 1 card, so plus 3 cards again. One from life, one from ability, and one because draw for turn. Oh, he's going for a 6k swing. And
Are
probably
defending
Marco.
early as green Zoro.
Yep. Exactly.
Also
want to
because you
use
don't want to
Swing
come in a weird spot that forecast pudding. Like, sometimes they just don't have anything to play and they just play forecast pudding.
Mhm. Oh, and he's resting that Monkey the Gap, and that one was makes definitely sense to not rest Marco, rest Gap because of Josu. So you force your opponent that he needs to bounce his own Marco back to hand instead of his one-cost Searcher. Definitely a smart play here from Mario. And
Defending the
ace.
second one. We don't have a Josu.
No Josu in hand. And the top deck was also no Josu. I think it was another Marco. So is there at least a Yamato? Looks like it. So he's going for a 7k swing.
I do like as much pressure as possible. Maybe even a second Marco, but yeah, if you have Yamato, you 5 Don. You're able to put rested Don and swing 7, so you can put a lot of pressure. That's really good for him.
This Mario need to counter this one out with 2k, 1k. Passing his turn. There's Tashigi on board. That could be law time. I'm a big fan to see both players playing super fast. But okay, both players are playing decks that are normally not doing that much turns that will take a long time because you always want to play Tashigi, Koinas, Laws, and so on. And for Ace, just play on curve.
Yeah, you definitely have a game plan.
Yep.
We're leaving
so
2 Don, so might be a Koshiro?
yeah, I think so. Koshiro or Hiyori. We stand 8k leader. The first 8k was into Yamato, obviously. Also counter this one out with 2k, 1k. There's Hiyori now to check the top 5 to find a slash card.
Yeah.
Or
And that Hiyori is actually super good right now because we did see the Garb getting removed. Like, Garb is your... most of the time your option to swing in cards like 1 cost Bonnie, 1 cost Hiyori. But yeah, now there is no Garb, so swinging into the Hiyori with either Marco or your leader doesn't feel great, especially because you are playing a matchup that you need to apply as much pressure as possible.
Absolutely right. That's why I think that decision to rest Garb instead of Marco was super, super smart. Because of it makes the Josu less strong, and also because that Garb cannot swing this time into Yuri. And look, for 8 Don, he's only playing a Yamato because there's again no 10 cost in hand.
No 10 costs in hand. Well, he is going first, so he's at 9. But yeah, no 10 costs. Very painful. I'm surprised that we are not leaving 1 Don open for potential of Radical Beam. Maybe he wants to keep that for later.
Yeah, that's right. But smart to do a big swing here.
Yep, being sure to KO that Tashigi, so I do understand.
Definitely. You see a Cavendish now being played. One play, just restand 2 Dons. He's going for some 8k swings. On 9 Don total. $9k swing into leader.
I suppose so. I guess we're not gonna KO the Marco.
Yeah. Going to use leader ability to discard the I am Whitebeard event because there's no 10 cost in hand, so you don't need the card. Too late for it, to be honest. in an Argo matchup. We need to have it on curve. And another 2k. Now we see a 9k swing into ace. We don't want to attack into Marco. That makes definitely sense.
Draw 2.
And leader, yeah, draw 2 because lead ability being triggered because you took damage. Have a Don underneath. We go up to 10 Don now, and let's see if there is finally a 10 drop. Second game, no 10 drop? That's the question. Yeah, looks like it. There's again no 10 cost Whitebeard in hand.
We do see 9 cost. 9 cost is not that bad either because you can play 9 cost, keep Radical Beam open. But I wouldn't be surprised if we will play out, if we have it, a Searcher plus Jozu to get rid of Cavendish, because Cavendish untapping or being able to attack is so dangerous as well. But yeah, having 9 cost Newgate, 8k leader is also really strong, so I wouldn't be... both are very plausible, but... Ooh, so we have the read. No 2Ks in hand for Mario.
Yep. Probably 1k. That's some good information.
Now you have to play your 9 cost and go 8, right? You have to put a lot of pressure now. You know that they don't have any 2Ks. Or it is the bait of 2025. Possible.
Possible, yeah, definitely. He's a good player, very smart player. Only 3 cards in hand. I can agree. Just play the Whitebeard and swing into Tashigi. Also swing into life, but I think if you swing 7, this one is also enough. So that's definitely a good option, and he's going for it. I am a Whitebeard. Of course, he's not going to take his last life, so it's only the 9 cost to boost his leader, being an 8k leader. Now he's thinking of, okay, should I swing 9 here? No, he's going to take his last life, so he wants to be a 10k leader.
10k leader.
Wow. But I can understand that because you have so many cards in hand. You're passing your turn with 1 Don, and you want to get rid of the Tashigi, so very strong turn here from Ace. Top performance for now.
You need to win the upcoming turn. That's the scary part because you put yourself to 0.
Exactly.
And the Zoro can at least go for 1 body on the board. So that puts you to 3, only to 3 characters. Because I would imagine that he goes... we didn't set up Little. That's my biggest issue with going for Tashigi. We are a 10k leader, so what Tashigi doesn't have really value. Like if they invest 3 Dawn on Tashigi, that wouldn't matter. And now, let's just say he goes 15-15 on Yamato. For example, we just lost because we can't go for game.
Exactly. That's why
going for Tashigi.
That Tashigi swing was definitely wrong.
Yeah,
he's going for a big swing.
Of course, we have a lot of cards in hand, so maybe you can set up some big defensive tools the upcoming turn, but
12k swing into Yamato was enough. Now he's putting 2 more Dons, so he don't want to use the reset event. He wants to swing even higher.
He can use it just upcoming turn, of course.
That's right. So 14k swing from Zoro. And you are a 10k leader, so Radical Beam into lead ability, but that's too late for it. So, and I think he noticed that. Yep, that's why he has to use a 1k now. That hurts. You have to use your lead ability before using your counter, or before you are going into your counter step phase. So you have to use lead ability first, then block, and then counter.
We can set up 3 blockers. We can do Marco, Uta.
Yeah, exactly. Marco, Uta in hand, so there's a high chance we will see that.
Nope, it seems like he is going for that play. Or otherwise, no, he's going to play 2 blockers, not 3.
Yeah, only 2 because he got already 1 on board. But Queena into Demon Aura would have been enough.
We just used the Demon Aura to protect our life.
The second one, that's the question.
I think if he uses this Demon Aura, I'm quite positive that there is a second one.
Definitely. Queen Demon Aura. That's the winning condition now. For Zoro. Let's see. You also restand 2 Dawn because of Cavendish, so that could be a huge turn for Zoro. Depends on if there is a Queen Demon Aura in hand. And like he is going for double Marco, but he's thinking of maybe Marco Uza, but I think you have to go with double Marco here.
Yes, you have to go with the Marcos. They don't have counter. You have a small chance that one of the Marcos can block, so you can draw 2 cards.
Let me call it, he will have Queen Demon Aura. If not, then it was definitely a misplay that he used his Demon Aura.
I do think that he has a Demon Aura, but I don't think he has the Queen.
Let's see.
Although percentage-wise, the chance of him having Queen is bigger because he's playing 4 Queenas and only 2 Demon Aura.
Yeah, that's the normal ratio for Zoros. But I'm not sure if he does have it in hand, because otherwise... Maybe he... Oh, okay. He see the lane.
Queen.
It is Queen, but is it Demon Aura? I hope that he have it in hand. If not, then it was such a huge mistake that he just counter with Demon Aura. Oh, it's double Queen, okay. That also worked, because, yeah, you force your opponent to block, and then he can just...
You can still attack with Cavendish.
Yeah, exactly. So this one should be 1k or lead ability. Oh! He has the perfect hand. Double Kuina into Demon Aura. And yes, because of Cavendish, 2 Dawn back, he had 4 Dawn for the Demon Aura. That is the perfect hand. And now, big swing. How much is it? It should be 11. So it's lead ability 8, 10. Yep, and it's enough.
It's enough.
Wow, what a game.